guys, and welcome back to another episode here of the Toothless Tigers. We are at the start of the 2028 season now, 5 years in, and we are fresh off a league championship series. Well, a hell of a series, in fact, it was. We just finished. We unfortunately lost 4 games to 2 to the Minnesota Twins, who eventually went on to lose the World Series. But what a season from us! I think massive progress. Looking at where they have us now, 97-win Twins lead division, but 84-win Tigers are due to come tied in second, very similar to what me and the White Sox had last year. So the team that's going to do it, we had a few people go. Firstly, Nikal, as we saw in the previous episode, has unfortunately, for some reason, I can't type Nikal. Okay, I will not do it that way then. I will go this way. Has joined the San Francisco Giants. He hits fourth there. He looks very good still, unfortunately. Again, typically in traditional fashion, as soon as he leaves, he improves. He signed a pretty agreeable deal as well, something I would have been interested in, but he didn't want to know. He wanted 40 million from me, and I'm not giving him 40 million. As you can see, he's not a 40 million pound player. And he was good with us, yes. But I mean, he had 108 homers. He he only had 3.7 wins. I mean, that's what Riley Green had last year. Didn't hit that well. So, in his whole career, so I'm not too upset. I think there's opportunities there to use that money more wisely. We have gone out and got some players, but firstly, before we get there, two injuries, unfortunately, to two of our. I mean, Jimmy Mateo looks unbelievable. Yet to put it together at the major league level, only pitched 30 innings, but he's the real deal. Again, that injury proneness really doesn't sit well with me. And then Andrew Painter, who for some reason down as a relief pitcher, but is a starter and will start. Both injured start the season, although Painter will be back in a week, Mateo a couple of months. Our rotation looks as follows: Alcantara, Alex Lang for some reason is in there and starting. Not sure I agree with that. Dollander back from injury time. Madden, Brian Herter. Lineup wise, we have a couple of new guys. Dalton Varsho was a free agent, 3 years, 8 million with player option. We needed bats, and unfortunately, they were all seemed to be outfielders, all the good bats. So, but we went out and got him. It means Green is not starting, which I'm not sure about that one, to be honest with you. We shall see. But it's when Keith Castellanos we signed back. He had a very good year, couple of years, 12 million, 3 year deal. See it out with us. I love Nick. He's a first baseman. We need a first baseman since Thingy left us. So those are the trades we made, or the signings we made. We got some of our top prospects down in the minors. So a couple of our top guys who are all still quite a while away are all in rookie ball. Then George Lombard Jr. as a second baseman looks pretty good now. I moved him from shortstop finally. He's going to play second base in Double A, 99th ranked prospect in the league. Interested to see how he goes. Signed this guy Jesus Noboa for a minor league deal. He looks pretty good. Excited to see how he gets on. Couple more rookie balls. Matt Champion down at Lakeland. Jess Tracina down there. We've got these are all batters because yes, Gabe Long looks very good. Draft pick last year, first round pick for us. He will be starting. Actually played for Mexico in the World Baseball Classic that just happened. He will be starting at Double A after a fairly okay year at Lakeland. Challenge him. Kaimani Salgado will also be starting at Double A. He's number 44 round prospect. He looks very good. Pitching, I'm pretty happy with what we've got coming up now. Jamie Arnold is looking pretty good. He's going to be starting at Triple A this year. See what he can do. Someone who can maybe get into the team this year. Juan Cazares, he will be starting down at West Michigan. Again, someone who looks pretty good. Mike Chapman, we talked about Max Debiek. He will be starting Triple A. He's knocking on the door to get into the majors for sure. Yeah, and then Max Clark, my boy, unfortunately looking less and less likely he's going to be that good a player. But he's down at Double A. He's a defender. He can steal for sure. It's just whether that bat goes anywhere near where we need it to be. So, with that in mind, we will press on here to the First game of the season against, you guessed it, the Minnesota Twins. Seems that we cannot get away from them, really. We just seem to be facing them all the time. Our lineup is as follows. It's Win Keith who's going to be playing first, Cassianos Hendrick, Chorio, Young, Varsho, Dingler, and Workman. I'm not comfortable with Riley Green not starting, given that he's on 15 million. So I'm going to overrule my thingy here, my coach, because I just think he's got to be playing left field. It's just not really a negotiable option. Who'd in the end it's going to drop Colt Keith out the lineup. Not sure I agree with that either. He can. It's going to be tough to get everyone in we want to play, but Riley Green's got to play left field for me. It's a no-brainer. So let's start this game. Richard Lang starting opening day. Again, interesting move, but we'll see how he gets on. First two men reach. Rodriguez reaches. First three men reach. Bases loaded, none out, start the season. Strikes out Buxton there, one away. 0-1 count. Wild pitch. That's going to get a run in. 1-0. Here's Pico de Gallo. And he's going to ground out. No, he's not. Gallos reaches. It's 2-0 Twins. Runners in the corners, one away still. Here's Stevenson. 2-2 pitch. He's gone. Final pitcher. It's another wild pitch from Lang. What are we doing? Why is Lang pitching in the starting role? Not sure about that. Not sure about that. Inning. It's 3-0 Twins. Yes. Not quite sure. I'm going to get Tristan McKenzie, who made camp with us because he had a really good year. Really good spring, sorry. Sorry about that. We carry on though, as Green does not reach. Here is Nick Castellanos, 1-2 count to him in his first up at bat with Tigers. He goes down swinging though. 2 away for Austin Hendrick. Had a poor year last year, looking for a lot more this year. Doesn't start right though, as he flies out to left to end the inning. So we threaten but nothing doing. Alex Lang is out of this game. Tristan McKenzie's coming in. We're 4-0 down and we need some innings. We get 2 back though. It's a 2-run shot from Dylan Dingler as Jace Young walks. Are we back in this game? Potentially. McKenzie gets through the top of the third as we head to the bottom of the third. Anything doing for us? No. McKenzie's still looking good. 1 on for Correa though. McKenzie strikes him out. 2 away, 1-2 count to Christopher Morel. He'll go down swinging too. So McKenzie providing us with some great relief here. As Chiria's on second for Jace Young. He hits one hard, but straight to the right fielder. 2 away for Dalton Varsho, yet to collect a hit in a Tigers uniform. That hit will have to wait as Lewis puts him away here. And we head to the 5th. It's score still. Minnesota Twins 4, Detroit Tigers 2. Tristan McKenzie here, giving up a solo shot to Royce Lewis. Can he settle? He can. Unfortunately, that's it though, I think, for him. He looks a bit tired, so we shall get Elvis Alvarado up in the pen. Let's see what we can do against Woodruff. Not got a huge amount going against him, but 1 away for Win. But he strikes out with a runner on second. That brings up Green. 2 away in the inning. He tattoos the first pitch. He sees, but on the warning track, Byron Buxton puts it away. Let's get Elvis Alvarado up in the game, and he gives us a scoreless 6th, which is nice to see. Hayden Junger, let's get him up. Nothing happening for us in the 6th. Junger comes in. He does a great job in shutting them down for the 7th. We get anything going here in the 7th? Any people we want to bring out? Let's have a look. Colkey's play second a little bit. Isaac Pacheco can't. Dinso Reyes also can't. I'm going to bring Colkeith in second. Why not? For Young. Actually, no, let's have Young hit. Who we got after him? Varsho, Dingler, Workman. No, let's see what they can do. Oh, Young and Dingler reach. Here's Gage Workman. He's over 2 on the day. Batters on, runners on first and second. First pitch he sees hits to centre, but playable for Buxton. Runner tags from second. Will reach third. That's 2 away. Here is Mason Wynn. 1 for 3 on the day for Mason. But I'm actually going to bring in Isaac Pacheco to see what he can do. Better matchup here, I think. Bit runners on the corners. It's a wild pitch. Pacheco needs to do nothing to get 1 run in, and now it's a 1-1 count. And he's going to single to right. We're going to send Dingler. But he's gone down at the plate. Shouldn't have done that. As Pacheco gets a hit but cannot drive in the run. As we head to the top of the 8th, Yuendry Gomez is in, shuts the door. As we head to the 9th, I'm going to get Jose Diaz up just in case. Green, Castellanos, Hendrick to start the 8th. 3 of our best hitters. Green, though, goes down swinging 1 away. Daniel Palencia is in. 1-2 count to Nick. He gets down swinging as well. That brings up Hendrick. 1-2 count to Hendrick. Strike 3 swinging. 3 strikeouts in the inning. Not what you wanted to see. Jose Diaz gets us through that. Now we have 4-5-6. Sharia Young Bar Show with a lefty up. So we may be pinch hitting here. Let's see how Will Carreras can get on against Jackson Churrillo. Churrillo takes the first pitch. Sorry, for the pitch to shortstop Correa, and that's 1 away. I don't fancy this matchup. I'm going to give Jace Young, I'm going to pinch hit Adinso Reyes in here. 2-2 count to Adinso Reyes. He strikes out swinging 2 away. That brings up Dalton Varsho, 2-2 count to the centre fielder, and he strikes out swinging as well. That's your final. It's 5-3. And we lose to the Twins again, as it seems to be a common theme here. 2 for 2 day from Dingler, though, which was nice to see. Lang was shocking, but McKenzie was good. And I think I'm going to force Lang as a reliever after that. I do not know what they're thinking, letting him pitch. He's not built for it. So that will do this episode as we start another season. Have a quick look as Anthony Santander hits for the cycle on opening day. Harry Ford, 50 rated player. Isaac Pacheco, though, has been growing. Looks like he could become quite a good player as a potential left fielder. Churrillo's speed and eye drop, but still looking like a good player. Legurnick goes up to 40. Nice to see some of our younger prospects starting to develop a bit. Kaimani Salgado had a lot of improvements. He's looking very good now. Be very intrigued to see what he can do at Double A. Kid Arambide, already a good power bat, but yeah, interested to see what he can do at Double A. Highest he's been, I believe. In the minors, Matthew Champion has developed a bit more as a pitcher. Already a pretty good hitter by the looks of things, all things considered. He's in Lakeland again. I'm actually going to put him up to Double A and then disable AI promotion. Looking for him to have a good year on both sides of the ball. To be honest, Acuna's probably signed a massive extension. Not really, 23 million over 4 years. It's the Sabanero Soy stays with the Braves. Juan Caceres regresses a bit, something you'd expect to see. Anything else down here of note? Just Tracena drops, sadly, and that's pretty much it. Okay, that will do this episode. Thank you all very much for watching, and I'll join you, hopefully, when we have some wins on the season. See you next time.